Good morning. Last day aboard. It is late, so we're going to get going now because we have to grab a quick breakfast before we do a tour of the galley we've been invited.
Yeah, we just got an invitation last night inviting us to go do a tour of a galley. So hopefully they'll let us film it and we can share all of that with you.
Yep, and it's only about 30 minutes away, so we had to rush and grab something quick before we head down and do that.
Yeah.
So follow along today.
All right.
Friday. Last day. Buffet chaos. We're so late this morning, we missed half the buffet being open. Here we go. Chaos time.
There's some bacon and a hash brown here. And I have a little cinnamon sticky bun.
Kind of looks like me when Mrs. Canucks says, let's go to a steak restaurant. And I'm like, okay, if we have to. It's the same thing, look. I get them. And that, I found a little Dom Perignon, 2012.
The team members, the feature planning, and also the part of my responsibility to ordering general supply items.
Okay, so we've just met the food and beverage manager, and he's giving us a quick little briefing, and now we're going to go behind the scenes for all the provisions and stores, and then we're going to do a galley tour is what it sounds like. So soon we're going to enter one of those doors that you see staff only, and we're going to get to go behind that and see what's going on behind the scenes here on the Koningsdam.
This is the most exciting, isn't it?
It is. I want a picture of the room with the staff only.
It is.
Ooh, here we go.
Getting to see the secret spots of the ship, guys.
And all the stationery you receive in your central
Printing
so
room.
we print right here. This is our printer shop.
Print shop.
Yes. Okay, so we are expecting 400 pallets of goods. Fresh produce, food, beverages, some general supply items. So for us, the loading day is very critical because everything has to be in a timely manner, because if we cannot make it on time, ship cannot sail. Yeah, we go -18 now.
Wow. Go in here?
Yes, please go ahead. Watch your step because it may be very slippery. All right?
You don't want to hang out here too long. Hello, good morning. Oh.
So these are our frozen seafood products, okay? But tomorrow when you come to this room, so it will be pretty much full.
Pretty much full.
Yes.
Wow.
So this gentlemen, they get all the chicken, pork, beef, lamb, everything else based on the menu design. Okay. So we issue the food like every following third day, 3 days in advance. So we can take the frozen meat, defrost it in timely manner.
Right.
And here they can prepare according to the menu.
Okay.
You know, climate is better here, and then you can stay longer.
Yeah, there you go. Right?
Again, tomorrow when we do the loading, this place also will be full. Actually, the subject, this room a little bit more than usual. The quantity we don't have because of the logistic issues.
I found the stash of Crown Royal.
Also,
Look at that, even more Crown Royal.
If you have,
The
for
secret
example,
supply.
if you have Crown Royal, you cannot go find it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's because Jerry drank all the Crown Royal.
People. Yes. That's my Hollywood. So the people.
Oh my god.
Sorry. Don't worry, 1,000 will have it.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
I didn't think
You can take it, yeah.
Is that Hollywood?
That's Hollywood.
Oh my god, you know they got that big?
Where do you think they stored the meatloaf?
Where do they store the meat?
Yeah, I haven't seen any meatloaf yet. Farther into the bottom of the ship.
Look at those turnips.
Cantelopes, bananas, carrots,
Seaweed them.
onions,
Sweets, yeah. But they look actually more like celeriac fish. They look a little bit more
radishes.
bubbly.
Never ends. Mushroom.
1 second. Let's go this way. And then we have to go outside for the picture. Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
Touch me with the fish.
Here. Or you want to take now? And we can take a group picture together.
Yes, good.
Wow, look at this
Yeah, hell of it.
It's real.
It just needs a little bit of beer batter.
beer batter. I wish you could smell what we're smelling right now, guys.
Oh,
It's
yes.
phenomenal in here. Oh man, look at, oh my gosh, look at the loaves.
The
of
delicious
bread,
smell of
all
carbs. It's
Yeah.
coming through.
Look at this. Don't you just want to grab it?
We averaging 450 to 600 pounds of flour a day. And each day, including every bread, including cookies, bread rolls, everything, we make around 9,000 to 10,000 pieces of bread a day.
Dining room is here. The secret door
Another
is here.
secret door. We get to go in another secret door. Look at the size of this kitchen. Good morning.
I was thinking maybe you guys are coming from that side. How are you everyone? Welcome aboard already done. So welcome to the galley. How have you been enjoying so far?
Oh, it's been wonderful.
Enjoyed it?
Yes.
Alright. So let's start with the tour. Basically what we do is we segregate all the food waste and everything that comes from the restaurants and everything. We have soft, processable and hard, so that don't mix.
So this is why I don't have to do dishes on a cruise, right here.
Right, I just have it takes a while from here to get to the forward of the ship, but they try
So
to
this is the room service station. This is 5 people make all the room service meals for the entire ship right here in this little station.
we have like
Sandwich station, just making sandwiches all day long.
Come in.
There's all the bacon we need on our sandwich.
Oh, look at all of that, guys.
Oh, shrimps.
When a guest order, so the float is waiters only one time like that. Yeah. Soups, fish, chicken, beef, going like that.
Yeah. Prepared, ordered, served, remaining. So we get a count. So by the time they come in here, we already know how much the forecast is. So like for chicken or prime rib for tonight. So prime rib is a seller. So we need to keep account. So if we need to cook more or we need to add more or something. So we have forecast that is generated. Yeah. This one is cooking at a slow temperature. This will also go inside the temperature. It's 77 degrees. It's slow. If it needs time to cook because the prime rib takes a lot of time to cook evenly. So
Oh, wow.
yes.
Look at all that meat.
Yeah.
One is responsible for the rice, pasta, vegetables. One on the side, the meat and sauces on the side as well. Like gravy, marinara sauce, white sauce. Yeah. And just want to show you our menu. Cycle menu. Breakfast, lunch, dinner menu.
Great. Thank you. Thank you. I'm washing my hands.
It's like a car wash for your hands.
Car wash for my hands.
Well, after the galley tour, we had to come right up and get some food from the buffet. And I've grabbed a little bit of Beecher's mac and cheese and some fried chicken. I've ate part of it, but everyone else at the table has gone off to get the rest of their food, so I'm starting first. Okay, we're at the Dive-In Burger. Earlier this week, Mrs. Canuck had a burger she was not impressed with. And this is kind of why. They've pre-made a whole whack of them here. So she had one of these, and it was kind of lukewarm and soggy, so I'm trying to order a custom burger minus a few of the standard ingredients and see if a fresh one will come out for me. Lunch has arrived. Let's get some stuff on this. Okay, it took a little bit longer than everyone else to just grab and go, but I think I've got a custom creation here from Dive-In Burger. But I ordered it without cheese, so they have to make it fresh, because I knew cheese would melt onto one, so they couldn't just pull the cheese off when it's ready. That's actually a good burger, better than I remember.
Ooh, hear that, everybody? Mr. Canuck has been saying that Dive-In burgers were not his favorite, but look at that. We've got him convinced today.
I think it's better than the guy's burger.
Oh,
It's not as good as Morella's burger in the main dining room.
that was one phenomenal burger. Very good. Eat on.
Oh, starting to see a little bit of Canada on the horizon. Just showing up here as we head down back home.
Oh, look at what's on the bed. Luggage. Map.
There goes the battle.
Oh, worst part of every vacation, isn't it? Yeah. Anyways, it's exciting to pack it when you're leaving. It's not so exciting to pack it to go home. But I'm getting there. I was looking to see if I can see a whale, but we haven't had any luck. But we just ran into the captain in the elevator, and he said this is the area where they've seen a lot in the last few cruises. And so he said they've seen killer whales here and all of that sort of thing. So we thought we'd come and check out, see if we can see anything. But looks pretty quiet out there.
We're here at tea time. We're lined up so we can have even more food before we get off the ship. Got a nice hot brew already. Mrs. Canucks has decided that she's going to drink tea.
Yay for me! Tea.
We've already got the tea time treats laid out. Okay, so I have gussied up my tea with some milk and sugar. And look at the view as we sit and have tea time. Well, it appears I picked up a part-time job here at Holland America as the assistant waiter for table 43. How's your tea time?
Very good.
Very good. What's the best part so far?
The scones.
The scones, I think they used to be right there. They're gone.
They're gone.
Gone. Fancy night?
It's not fancy night.
Fancy necklace night. No, is it seafood night? Fancy lobster shirt night?
So this is the outfit I had planned for the night that we went to Rudy Salle de Mer, but we didn't realize that that night was the orange party night. So we wore our orange last night when we went to the seafood restaurant. So tonight we are doing specialty dining though. We've booked Tamarind. So we're gonna give that a try. We enjoyed it last time we were on it, so we thought we'd go back there and do that.
And there is lobster on the menu there. So
Is there?
it almost fits in. It's like an extra surcharge.
Oh.
But yeah, but first we're gonna go get a pre-dinner cocktail. We have an early dinner reservation, which is good because that means we can squeeze more into our last evening.
Yes.
Let's go make it happen.
Let's do it.
We're in the Tamarind bar having a drink before dinner.
Is the wasabi cocktail a martini style drink?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna give that a try, please.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm having the wasabi cocktail. Here at the Tamarind bar.
Is it spicy?
I have not tried it yet. No, it's not spicy. It's citrusy.
So I ordered a Crown and Diet, and it's pure Crown. Look at the size of that. It's all Crown Royal. And some shrimp crackers and some different sauces to start. Okay, appetizers arrived. I'm having the veggie spring rolls. And what are you having over there?
I'm having the lobster pot stickers and the shrimp tempura.
And there's a sauté sampler in the middle of the table that we're all going to share.
Wow.
What is this? Our main has arrived, and I'm having the vegetable tempura. What do you have?
Oh, it's about to come right now.
Oh, it's almost here.
It's coming. You'll see it in a second, guys. Here it is. I am having the duck.
And with the mains comes a variety of sides. This is the jasmine rice, or is that the egg fried rice?
Jasmine
There was a
rice.
crab rice.
Yeah.
And all the rest of them. The dessert has arrived. I'm having the cheesecake, and you're having what kind of cheesecake?
Yanzuzu? Is that how you say it? No? What do you say?
I like your version better, yes. The Azuzu. So with the Rolling Stone rock drum, I hope you can hear me. There's a bit of of a pro tip. If you can't get a seat over the billboard on board or vice versa, you can always come and you can choose a seat on the opposite venue that's not playing. And they do pipe the music through the speakers, so you can still listen in, sing along, but you don't have to physically be over there. And save a seat for the next show that's coming up at the venue you're at.
And the way you look tonight, your tenderness grows, tearing my fear.
Yep, heading back to our cabin. We have to put some suitcases out. It's almost midnight.
Almost midnight.
Yes, we don't have to carry them off.
We're going to turn into a pumpkin if we don't get back to our room by midnight, right? Is that what happens?
I think so. Okay. Up we go. But it is still Friday.
Yeah.
They haven't changed to Saturday yet. 6127. Interior. With a monstrous thing on the bed. Not me. Oh, there you go. There's a light. What's that, do you think?
I don't know. It's the mystery thing that I couldn't see this whole cruise, right?
That's the only whale you've seen so far this week.
This is it.
It's my 5th whale I've seen this week. Little whale tail. It's the end. Last night of the cruise. We squeezed all we could out of the entertainment tonight.
We did.
Maybe not all we could, but some of it we've seen before. The comedian that's on board has been on 2 previous cruises. This would have been the 3rd time, and rather recently. So last time there was a little bit of repeat material. We figured the same. The Rolling Stone rock band was so good that we thought we'd enjoy them. A little bit of Billboard on board, and some time with friends before it was time to say goodbye. So yeah, that was the strategy tonight. So yeah, and we had our specialty dining at Tamarind.
We did.
Yep. Yeah. A little different setup than the last Tamarind we were in.
Yeah, I like the setup on like New Amsterdam where the bar is on the other side, and so the restaurant is very quiet and more intimate. This was a more busy restaurant. It kind of felt like they were rushing you in and out, and so.
Yeah, it was the opposite experience of Rudy's the night before, where we kind of had a nice leisurely meal. Nobody was rushing you. It was
just the pace of it and the volume and that. The food was good, but the atmosphere was a little bit lacking.
Yeah.
Right?
It's getting late and we have to get up. We have to check some suitcases out in the hall. We have a couple to check that we haven't put out there yet.
Yeah, we don't have a flight until later in the afternoon, 4 o'clock I think our flight is. So we decided we're going to check our bags and just have a leisurely, casual disembarkment in the morning. No rushing and trying to get to an airport.
Yeah. Watch after we say goodnight. You might see a little bit of tomorrow with us getting back to our home in central Canada. And hopefully you saw the secret letter today. It was in a special spot.
Oh, yes it was.
Somewhere that we were not expecting to go to, but had a great time. So that's your hint if you haven't seen it yet today. So good night, and we're going to see you in the morning.
All right.
Good night, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning. We are about to leave our inside cabin. We didn't give you much of a room tour. First day we arrived, we showed a little bit, so if you didn't see that. But if you want a more extensive room tour, I think we did one when we were in the exact same cabin on the Rotterdam.
Yeah.
Back in March of 22.
It's identical, except for maybe a different color carpet.
Yeah. announcements are going on. They are having people leave the ship, I think around 7:30 this morning, that they were cleared and people started leaving. But we are going up to the main dining room to have some breakfast. Got to get the last little bit out of this cruise that we can.
Down to the main dining room.
Let's go down to the main dining room as well.
Yeah.
We'll try all the main dining rooms. So let's go see what breakfast looks like for the last time on board the Koningsdam. Party last night. Check it out. 6143 ended on a bang last night. And tonight's getting off the ship outfit is white V-neck t-shirt and blue shorts with some sandals. There you go. Off to the main dining room. Should I start the post-cruise diet today? No. I'll wait a few more hours. Dining room, one last time. Okay, the last breakfast has started to arrive, and I have a little baby croissant. They come little tiny versions. The main dining, or the buffet ones are bigger, I think. Yeah. And I think that's a chocolate one that I have there. And over here, oh, my tea, of course. PG tips on the very last day. I finally figured out how to order it.
And I have some fresh berries and a croissant also.
The last breakfast has arrived. I am today having a omelet, kind of a custom omelet with a few things in it, with some sausage patties. I found these really good this week. I kind of got addicted to them. With an English muffin, some assorted jam, and butter. And what's this?
Oh, this will be my favorite thing. It goes down as my favorite item to order on the breakfast menu. Swedish pancakes.
Okay, you might have wondered about all the random things that were on my plate for breakfast, but really it's a Mr. Canuck breakfast hack. Order yourself an English muffin, get yourself a sausage patty, and an omelet with whatever you like on your egg, and there you go. You can make yourself a sausage McMuffin right on Holland America. So, leaving the dining room for the last time.
Grade 1, Grade 2, and Grade 3. You may now proceed to the gangway located on deck
Off
2
we go,
and 3.
heading to the gangway on deck 2. There we go. You're officially off the Koningsdam. Another one comes to an end.
Nothing left out but the crying, right?
Look at it this way. Each step off the Koningsdam today is one step closer to MSC. In another couple months. Good morning, Vancouver. Okay, so we have come out of the cruise terminal. And as usual, coming anywhere into Canada is pretty easy. Didn't even check passports. We had to have our customs declaration done, but other than that, it was welcome to Canada.
Yeah, didn't even ask for our passports. Any?
No discrimination, no worries. We're a welcoming nation. Reason we're out here walking along is we are heading towards the Canada line to get to the airport, so it's pretty easy to do.
Yes.
Right from Canada Place Port here, you come out and pretty well across the street. The waterfront station is what they call it. So that's what we're looking for.
We'll be taking the Canada line to the airport.
The Canada line is called. We've never done this before, but we understand that it's just out here, and I believe a little bit towards the left. I'm sure there'll be signs of some sort. Okay, so we came out of the port. We met some very nice people that were just standing there offering information and assistance to anybody that had questions.
Yeah, they're literally wearing a vest that said "Ask Me." I'm not sure if they're employees of this Canada Place port or if they're a volunteer thing. It looked like a retired couple that was just sort of giving people directions and help and steering them the right way. So we're here. We want to go here to get to the Canada line.
Okay, so we don't go on the first one we saw. We have to go up here and go down Cordova Street, looks like. Well, it all comes full circle. This is where our adventure started. Just over a week ago, meeting Paul and Carol, just right at this spot up here. Okay, there's what you're looking for to get to the airport. The Canada line, which is at the waterfront station, but the train station. Okay, this is the machine we did battle with before. Not very user-friendly. We're going to try it again. Well, the mystery continues on this Canada line system. It's now going to cost us more money to get back to the airport than it did from the airport to down here. So we're not sure how this all works, but Yeah, there's very little description. There's only a few machines, and everybody seems equally confused. So we feel better that it's not just us. Nobody can find out what they want from these machines. We're not even sure you have to buy a ticket at this point. We just saw that the machine that lets you through the gates to come down here, there was credit card symbols on it. So you might be able to just put a card, and they'll just charge you whatever it costs.
That might have been an option.
So
But again, no signs, no
information on this.
Right?
On the train we go. Okay, we were on this train, but we jumped off. We realized it was going to the wrong location, so we're going to wait here. We see a sign that says the Vancouver Airport one. Just 3 minutes away. Okay, here comes the proper train. We can see it coming down the tunnel. So yeah, if you're leaving from Waterfront Center and you're going to the airport, do not get on the train that says Richmond Bright House. That's the wrong direction. You want the one that says YVR Airport. There we go. We are on the right train this time. Off the Canada Line adventure. I like the Canada Line and the concept. I just want them to fix their whole how do you get on and off process. There, I see Porter.
I'm not quite sure what's happening here.
Nothing's happening, right?
Yeah, absolutely nothing. So I'm not losing.
Well, we're here at the airport, and we did a good job getting here lots of time, and they won't let us check in. So this is a new thing we're finding at airports, that if you arrive 3 hours before your flight, you can't get into a lounge or anywhere in the airport. And so we're sitting and waiting for almost 3 hours now. So a whole day at the airport, and we want to get to a lounge, but we can't get there because it's on the secure side of things. So we're going to find something to do for a couple hours.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard.
We're home.
We are.
Yes, getting all the way from Vancouver back home is a bit of a journey, but it was all very successful.
Yeah, we had a late night flight arriving in Toronto after 1 a.m. in the morning. A little bit of a delay, but anyways, and then we just did the long car ride up to Northern Ontario. So we're back home. The house is still standing. All's good.
Yeah, I think you last saw us going towards the porter desk to check in. Mm-hmm. And yeah, one thing with airports these days is a challenge. We couldn't get checked into the airport until 3 hours before our flight. So, and for us that like to be at airports 12 hours before our flights, that doesn't work anymore.
Well, we don't like to, but when you have to leave the cruise, we stayed on the cruise as long as we possibly could, but that gives you a long time. And it's not like you can just leave because you have your luggage with you.
Yep. So we figured it out. We actually ran into some friends that we met on the cruise, so we talked to them, so it all worked out in the end.
Yeah.
We spent some time in the lounge, but we didn't really videotape that. We just
It was pretty busy in there.
relaxed and prepared for our flight. So made it home after the long drive. And that's the end of our Alaska adventure.
Yeah.
So hopefully you've been watching along and found all the letters and can make the secret word.
Yes.
And if you did, then don't forget to email us at secret@cruisingcanucks.ca. So that's the word secret, and then cruisingcanucks.ca.
Right, and in your email include the letter and the day that you found it and the location that you found it.
Yeah, along with whatever the word is that it spells.
Right.
So good luck with that. We look forward to seeing everybody's entries, and we want to thank everybody for following us along on our first trip to Alaska. And get ready, there's another journey coming up soon and another new cruise line for us.
Yes.
So we're
Excited.
We're
trying new things.
Yes, we're going to be trying MSC, so watch for that in the next little while. So thank you, everybody,
Thanks for watching.
and we'll talk to you soon.